Good, ladies and gentlemen, stop waiting for anybody giving you a signal. Work out your salvation yourself. This is your scanner. Remember, this is just like an emphasis again. Important time frames and steps for the best outcome using PBS scanner. Daily for momentum and daily bias. 4 hours and 1 hour for structure and signal triggers. 30 minutes and 50 minutes for triggers and short entries, meaning when you don't find signal on your 1 hour or 4 hours, you want to check 30 minutes and 15 minutes, then you will now go and take the signal on 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute. But the signal will just be a short one, may not be what you hold or trail, as it were. So that's the understanding. So let's look at this. So this is your gold, usually. It's still struggling, not bullish, right? Because this is, but okay, let me not complicate it, because if I start talking about, you want to learn more about all of those structural shifts and all of that, go to the academy section of our group and you learn, put yourself on 90 days challenge. So now let's go. This was yesterday market. I was bullish. Today's supposed to continue bullish. So then market opened from here. I think it first went down. So it may still go bullish eventually. So, but it somehow, yes, it will still go bullish. Gold will still buy. But from what we are seeing now, first travel did all the cadabra. So maybe we're going to have some small sell first before you have this bullish return. Okay? Otherwise, because now we're in between no man's land. So when you check it, okay, momentum, yesterday was bullish. So maybe today is supposed to be bullish. Yeah, today is supposed to be bullish. But of course, it has to sell first. So you can take advantage of the sell first before the buy. So we'll go to 4 hours. Yeah, so you can see the signal is a bit confusing. Let me tell you why. Now, if you look at it, please pay attention and look at it very wide. That's why I have to open it candle to be big for clarity purpose. Now, since yesterday, this signal was given sell. That means we're supposed to have sell that, but look at it. We have a very strong support here. The market came down, returned back up again. Okay, so that means this market is supposed to still go up. So let's say this market is going to come down to this support. That means 467. That's a good place for you to have taken profit. So let's go to 1 hour, because this 4 hours is since yesterday. So look at on 1 hour. I took a sales position anyway this morning, just one small position. If I show you, just a moment. Just a small position when I came. So as at the time I'm doing this recording now, it's just about $13 and thanks for 0.02. Very small position. If you look at it, gold is very funny. Okay? So I'm coming just to show you. Just to show you. But of course, if you're a scalper, $12 should be enough for you. All right? $12 should be enough for you as a scalper, depending on what's your equity anyway. So I want to show you something. So if you're a subscriber of our scanner, just settle down, follow this. It's a routine and a repeated action for that matter. It's a routine and repeated action. I don't intend this training to be too long, so you can relate as fast as possible. Very important.
Recording in progress.
Okay, so let's go. So look at it now. On 1 hour, this one I sold down yesterday and I make profit. All right. So let's go to now. This is a rejection. Okay. So let's go to 30 minutes. So you didn't find a sell anyway, but that's a kind of double top. But gold is very terrible. I return and sweep the high, the equal high before selling. But see, just like I said, I've gotten about $10, $15 at a point and then came back to $13 again. So go to 15 minutes. So you got it, it's a rejection. It's a rejection, it's a rejection. So the market begin to have sideways move. So that's why it's not giving us the answer we're looking for. So this is like a triple top, high, high, high on 15 minutes. So you probably want to be very careful with it. But if you are smart, because this is a sideways market of a thing. So this will have been a sell position for you. Look at it on 5 minutes. A sell, good profit. The buy, no, you wouldn't reason it. So because you're having more of rejection. So that means you have a sell here. You have a sell here. Okay, this was not confirmed. You have a sell here as at 2 a.m. So imagine from 2 a.m. no momentum. And now, but you will have taken some good profit. Let's look at it from here to where it is now. You have done 200 pips, but that was not even a powerful one anyway because there is no momentum. You have finding an entry here, a stop loss over here, say 140 pips. That means your okay, 1:2 is to what? Somewhere there. Then can extend it down here. That would be 1:3.7. That would be about 540 pips. So this is how you use your scanner and having confirmed. And that's why if I show you this one, let me show you. I didn't enter time, but I saw the struggle. Let me show you quickly. Can you see that? So it has done to $8. Card didn't find entry on time. Yeah, so can you see that? I like a double top up there. So the stop loss above. When you come to sweep it anyway, I will still find an entry. All right. So maybe on 1 hour now, maybe if you look at it, maybe this 200 moving average, or ideally, we have something here. Okay. You understand? About 4, 5, 7, 6. If you break it, I'll go down more. But it's struggling. So when you take it, understand that there are chances of you hitting your stop loss, so you don't get twisted about that. That's exactly what I'm just trying to let you know. You get that? So because the self can give you some issues because of not properly confirmed and no momentum for the pushing. So let's quickly show another instrument. So for your clearer understanding, I hope it makes sense. Okay, now it has given a buy signal again. So you can see momentum is very bad. If this candle closes bullish, that means if you're a scalper, you may want to buy, because this is accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. Go to 3 minutes. Okay, that's just a level of resistance there. So in 1 minute, that's already a buy signal. But that's just like the trend is like having energy down, right? So your entry will have been here. You understand? Here. And then your take profit will have been here faster. This one, this is not a good sell. Buy. This is a good sell. Another sell. Now this buy is good, but look like counter was climbing above moving average already. So if you clear off all these resistances, you return back here again. So these are the ones you lack momentum. But if you reject this now and cross below here, it will continue to go down gradually. So you just know that, okay, you have entered a position, allow it to run, and don't give yourself unnecessary stress. So if you go back to the 15-minute, you can attest to say, okay, look at the support here. But once it's able to break that support, then you can extend down like this. Can you see that? So you see it has been struggling there. So we'll come back to 30 minutes. So we go to 30 minutes. So you just need a very serious break below this for you to take it seriously. If not, if this one close bullish, another candle, then just take note. You just close your sell and look for another buy. Because once you printed this one, because it first come down now massively, now trying to return back. So if this one close with a long wick like this, close this region, new one open and first come down, was just buy. Because that buy is targeting this top up to sweep them. If you sweep them, that's when you can say, okay, sweep them and return back to the zone. That means it will take yesterday high and want to sell them. So the one you did is already a good profit. But I don't know how to take those small profits. But you, on gold, you can do it. $9, $10 with 0.02. So imagine if it's 0.1. So 0.02 is like divided by 5 or 0.1. $15 multiplied by 5. So $15 multiplied by 3 is 45. That is $75. That's 0.1. So let's tell them if it's 0.2, that would have been 150. Because but when it's not too clear, you want to always use a very small lot size. Okay. So if you didn't hold in any of these, maybe if it's coming down, that's when you'll be thinking of going to your higher time frame. So you can see now on the higher time frame, the stop loss is supposed to be somewhere far up here. Okay, so go to 4 hours. And you can see the support I was talking about here. So now let's look at another instrument quickly. So maybe like Bitcoin. I sold Bitcoin yesterday. So let's look at daily candle straight up. I've sold Bitcoin since yesterday. So Bitcoin had, okay, I was the one that drawn this one that Bitcoin is supposed to come to. So let me take it off so that it won't confuse us. It's not part of the game. I only say I expect Bitcoin to come there. So now looking at this, okay. So Bitcoin, you go to 4 hours. You see it was yesterday's sell and Bitcoin is still following. So if I go to 1 hour, because you just need to find an entry. On 1 hour, it was still yesterday's sell. All right. Then 30 minutes. Now 30 minutes on Bitcoin is saying buy. So can I actually buy? But the sell is already in charge. So that's where you do this measurement. Maybe a small buy or call. Then you go down to 5 minutes. There was a small buy, but look at so many resistances. So it's not be wise for you to say, okay, you want to buy this because you're actually against the activities and no momentum. Though it printed a very good buy, very nice buy that was printed. But to what extent will it sustain that momentum? If not, this will be a buy. So with Bitcoin already printing very strong sell from higher time frame, you want to avoid anything buy. If not, look at it, this is a good buy. But to what extent did it go? So if you reject and reject here and break this, then continue to go down. So that means for Bitcoin, you do not really find an entry per se because this had been printing since yesterday. So you coming now to say, I see a sell, then you must wait for a very proper pullback, maybe on 15 minutes or 5 minutes, as it were. So you can say Bitcoin break this one now. This is 1 hour. Then you can be thinking of about 79,000. That will make my entry up since yesterday to be 1:7 risk reward. So let's look for other instrument very quickly. DAX, these guys are more dangerous for and can be hot for beginners. So avoid them. So go to currencies. Okay, GBP USD, it has gotten a strong support here. So let's look at it on daily time frame. A bullish market. So AUD USD is still buying. That's what it means. So, okay, Euro USD had it to move down. That was a very bad momentum. See throughout yesterday. So today now, you can't really decide where is this guy going to. So let's go to 4 hours and see. Okay, 4 hours printed, but you're not there. So now let's mark it and see something. That is what's going to be struggling. So let's look on 15 minutes. So on 15 minutes, that was not a good signal, right? That was even not a good signal. So perhaps I was not going to take any sell of this market because that's not a good signal for me, okay? So understand that. So if you're able to clarify yourself on all of this, the better it is for you. USD JPY, avoid it. There's no momentum. Look at it yesterday. So was a sell, massive sell for that matter. So that means chances are there he was still going to sell today. Look at the support. So that means your USD sluggishly will buy too. All right. So, but probably you want to see to what extent is it going to buy. So I'm just showing you guys. So when you are coming in, you know what to do per time. Right. Look at this. So when you have previous day high and low and no one is swept, be careful. So let's go to 4 hours on this USD chef. See, no momentum. That's one of the things. Can see 4 hour candles, shorting and whatever. USD card. Let's go to our daily time frame to see the momentum and bias. Okay, so USD card now. as if previous day have been swept, but the market is still strong bullish, right? Because it started journey here. So today is Thursday, 1, 2, 3, 4. It was the previous Friday, the 1st. So it was Monday. You can even see that it was confusing. Okay, so let's go to 4 hours. You didn't see any buy or sell opportunity. So you want to go to 1 hour. 1 hour actually sees sell though, but look at the way the momentum are. That's since, well, how many hours? Since 1 a.m. and we're still struggling where we are. So these are not type of trade you are looking for, are choppy. So there are times you have to avoid the market so that to avoid unnecessary problem for yourself. SND USD. I want to print a sell. So I'm just doing that for you to know how to take your market as it were. So look at Ethereum. All right, that was a nice one. So this morning now, let's look at it. Wow, Ethereum will still sell, right? These are rejection, but of course, nevertheless, all this rejection, you will still sell down small, come back. So if we go to 4 hours, that was the sell there, powerful. So now, since the sell there, I'll just go to 15 minutes to see a pullback after a buy. See what I'm looking for. So see the Ethereum, we check it back on 4 hours ordinarily. So now the question that should be in your mind, assuming I missed when the signal was given on 4 hours, I was not in the trade, what then should I do? These are questions you need to ask yourself. What should I do? So at this time, go to 15 minutes to see a pullback because this was a fantastic sell that yesterday on the 6th. I was around what time frame? What time? By 12 noon. So what should I do? So you probably have to wait for Ethereum somewhere here so to sell. So 2,344 or just at the mouth of your moving average. So that's where you should wait for Ethereum. So you will sell Ethereum today, depending on when you are watching this my training. So we're waiting for Ethereum to come back to this region. Anywhere inside that things I printed just now. Inside this dark cloud. You are selling Ethereum from there. But again, when you get there, depending on the attitude they put on, what type of attitude they put on here, got here, rejected. And of course, I'm not trying to teach too much detail. Here is a liquidity. Here is a fair value gap. Here is another block. So it's coming inside this box now. You are selling Ethereum from 2,344. Perhaps it should reject. It should reject from there. You now put and say, okay, you are selling Ethereum like this. And probably your stop loss above the previous high. Then you're targeting 1:2 risk reward first before you now do extension. So how the extension should be done is when I return back to the 4 hours. So you can see my extension can be here first, and the next one should be here. Can you see that? So that's how you trade using your scanner. It's very simple, direct, and no struggle. Stress-free. Stop giving yourself stress while trading this market. Thank you. If you have not subscribed for this channel, kindly request and we'll show you how to make your subscription. All right. Felix is my name. Go to the comment section. There's a WhatsApp number there. Chat and hands on how to subscribe and get started in using this powerful scanner. All right, thank you very much and do have a nice day.